Good afternoon to losers become winners for January 7th, 2020. USO falls back to 30%. What's going on here? We were so close, and there it is. Whoa, interesting. We have a 30% on the USO, but we have an interesting gap down and up, and we have a doji. A doji means that the market is indecisive. And now what you call a doji, the tail ends are about the same, not perfect, and the body is thin, as opposed to what they call here. Now, what do you call this one? That one there is called a spinning top. This guy here, because look at the tail. The tail is about twice the body. So when tails are twice the body, that's called a hammer. All these candles tell a story. You got here is a reverse. Here is a spinning top. There's another doji. All right, so what happened? Well, we set our stop here based off this low, which calculated out to $13 for our stop, because we were at 35% 2 days ago and 34 yesterday. Now, what exits do not retreat? This exit was established off this low. We have a new low, which means if we were calculating a new low, it would put it down here. No, you do not let the trade dictate to you your exit. You set your exit and you stick with it. I mean, look at this. Came down here to the black value line, touched it. That puts the stop right down here. Let's say that. Let me give you some numbers so you really can see where that would have been 1255. So 1255 would have been somewhere right about. Look at that. Look at that. I'm right on it. I'm right on it. Look at my crosshairs. I'm right on it. So if the price broke down the next day to 1255, I would have been stopped out, but it didn't. It formed a doji in the low. Look at that. Pennies off the marker. Same thing's happening over here. We're 1 penny short of getting stopped out. Had we gotten stopped out, what would have happened? Well, we would have collected maybe $225 profit on the trade. The trade is the current trade. The money's owed is from past performance. So that said, let's go and do a calc here. We have a minus 444. Let's say we did get out at 225. We end up with a 219 owed. I'd rather have them owe me 219 than me 444. I mean, you saw the other day, and it was a heartbreaker. Oh, I'm still crying. We got stopped out of Arena Pharmaceutical with an $1,800 loss. Oh, but I'll get it back. I will. You guys been with me now. We're celebrating what? The conclusion of the 4th month, starting the 5th month, this January week. So we'll get it back. How long will it take? I don't know, because why? Arena is in the alpha group, and the alpha group has 65 lost leaders, and Arena is in the bottom third. Arena is somewhere number 45, maybe 48, 49. I don't remember exactly where. I don't pay attention to the basement people until they rise to the top. When they get to the top of that staircase and they're ready to enter that first floor and they only owe a little bit, boom. That's what's going to happen with USO. USO gets taken out. If it doesn't recover, it gets taken out tomorrow. The 444 will drop down to somewhere in the neighborhood of 219, and that'll keep USO at the top of the lost leaders list for reconsideration. Why? Look, we have a new entry coming up here. We saw it here. Look, here's a dipper. Remember, this is the day trader's exit right there. This could become a day trader's exit tomorrow if we can get the low higher, therefore forming the V, and boom. All right, that said, for the Tigers, let's go over to Alpha. Alpha had an interesting day. First, let's go ahead and get rid of the loss. Yes, Alpha took a hit today, another loss, not good. Arena hit us yesterday, Chevron hit us today. I do not forget. Why? Because I keep a spreadsheet. I do. You know what? We are in alpha. Let me do something special. There, ladies and gentlemen, is the spreadsheet. I'm not going to show you all my other details, but you can see right there, these owe me money. These owe me. Apollo, XLY, XLV for that. And look here, somewhere in here, look, Life still owes me $3 and they were close. They're getting close for a re-entry. These are on deck. What does on deck mean? On deck means that their entry point is very close and I need to keep an eye on them. Goldman Sachs was on order. You saw it. It got added to the account today. So I'm going to take Goldman Sachs, cut it, drop it down into the options section of my sheet. These are my penny stocks, which I do not play penny stocks anymore. These guys owe me money. I am waiting them out. One thing about stocks. Stocks do not have time decay. The end result, oh, I'll bring that back for you. Sorry. The point is, they do not have time decay. So that's why people like penny stocks. They'll sit there and wait on them forever. Their choice. So these penny stocks, AMC owes me the 319, which is we're going to get to over there, XLY, right there. Copart owes 998. They're already up to 400. Oh, I just realized that. Let's get over that. Anyway, that shows you I keep a list of my losers and winners. And down here in the bottom, somewhere down here in the very bottom somewhere is Arena. And now Chevron. Chevron right here. Chevron is going to get moved out into the losers. And I'm going to do, here's something else too, to give you a little point. 1717, it got stopped out today. I put in the exit date and I changed it to red, showing that it was a loss. I also too put it in bold, and I have to bold this because of the fact is I need to update that loss. Remember, we just did it. It's going to be like 967, but it's over here in the, I keep my loss leaders separated from year to year too. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Gone. Go back to the gallery. All right, so Chevron is done. Let's get on to where the money's at. And here we are at Copart. So here at Copart, zoom in a little closer. Copart is based off the dipper. Those who have been following me know that a dipper is known as a higher low on the higher low on the left, a lower low in the middle, and a higher low on the right. Look at the V shape. Just look for a V. This is a day traders. If you go into day trading, learn this exit. It's imperative. Absolutely imperative, because if you get into a stock, a day trading a stock, of course you'll be day trading as well. You know, some people do day trade options. Yeah, very few, but some do. But the bottom line is you need to know your day traders exits as opposed to your swing trade exits. They sometimes do not work or translate very well crossing over. Bottom line is $400 good into the trade on Copart, and it owes $998. According to the spreadsheet, it said $998. So let me correct that. The spreadsheet is more accurate because I go to the account and I look at the final O, because when you go to profits and gains on your trading account, it will show you your total loss, including any commissions and contract costs. So that's what you trust that. If it said you lost $450 for the trade, you lost $450 for the trade. Put it in your spreadsheet. Put it into, if you're going to become a revenge trader. I am a revenge trader. What that means, a stock owes me money. As you have seen, I will go back after it. Why? Because I am part of Invicta. And Invicta means unconquered. We'll lose a battle here and there, but we'll win the war in the end. And you saw, we retired several lost leaders in 2019. We're waiting for the 2020s to show up. Okay, let's move on now. Get over to the XLY. There's nothing here, nothing to move. The stop is right there, base there. If Copart can get past 30%, then we will go to last bar low, which you guys have seen me in action already. That said, we're going to XLY. XLY, oh, looking for 387. Oh, this here is a possible retiree. Yeah, we got a possible retiree here on this, and the reason why is because it's going after a dead loss leader, AMCE, AMCN, I'm sorry, was some kind of fashion thing. I don't remember the detail. The bottom line is that XLY is your discretionary spending. This is like, consider XLY as your wants. Oh, I want this. And you don't need it, but I want this. My nephew did a few things. We went to Disneyland this weekend, and I wanted to buy some trinket in Star Wars Galaxy. And he goes and he does this Jedi thing. You don't need another toy. I don't need another toy. So I kept walking. I didn't buy it. All right. Enough of the child. Moving on. Oh, okay. So there we are on there. 316. We're still, again, we're doing it. We have a date where it's a high-low high, which is known as a dipper. So let's go ahead and change that up. I realized I didn't change up my, well, it matches. It was based off this. We can match it to that. It's still the same. So we're going to move the date to here. And I like keeping current dates because of the fact is that makes it, I know that I checked the charts and I haven't got lazy. This one of the biggest losers is getting lazy and not moving your stops. That it becomes very critical in doing that. So this is a dipper low, and dipper low is set at 124.60. Look at that one. I didn't even change it here on the. So if that happens, now what does that do? It says, well, wait a minute. If I didn't change my order, did I change my order ticket? 124.15. Correct. Guess what, guys? We have a dipper low here at 124.65, and guess what did not get changed? The order ticket. Whoa, was that a mistake? That is how, and this, no, and I call myself a seasoned trader, and yet these mistakes happen. Why? The phone rings, somebody gets to say, oh, I got a quick question, and the next thing you know, they're on the phone for a half hour. It's like, you know what? You said quick. Quick to me means less than 3 minutes. So we now caught up with the, and yeah, based off June 6th. Okay, so there we are. We have done an order change. I know I went fast on that, and I've explained the order tickets before, and I'll explain them in the future, but that's what it is. That's how you do that order ticket. So that gives us Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs has just joined the team yesterday, and it's in profit. I already moved it there. It's a dipper low. Look at that. Those dipper lows really are great. Why? Because that shows you where the support is. That's where the buyers are buying and the sellers stop selling. And it's important to know that. Stochastics, MACD is interesting. MACD is on the rise, but stochastics is hovering. That's fine. We have this. If Goldman Sachs for some reason pops tomorrow and we get past our 30%, we'll go to last bar low. You guys see me operate last bar low before. It's nothing new. I actually wonder, you know, I never Googled that to see if there's a thing. I learned it from a long time ago at an older school. Yes, I went to one of the older trade schools where they were still teaching some very old tactics. It made money, but it not as good as this. So we have a dipper low here, and that's coming in at 229.35. Yep, so I've already changed it to 229.35. Ah, look at that. I failed to do an order ticket again in the rush of trying to get this video going. So let's go ahead and copy that text. Because sometimes I get really like, oh, I gotta get this video. I gotta get the video up. Okay, so here we are. We're back to the order ticket. Hit the little sprocket. Come here to the condition. This is called order rules conditions. 229.35. Save it. Then you have to send the order. You have to confirm it. want 3 contracts to be sold if it falls below 229.35. That's called a conditional order. And send it. Now we're good. So what does that mean? That means it's very simple. That I got $85 for my good, and hopefully we're going to be able to move this guy up further. And right now we're just protecting capital. We're protecting the money gone into the trade until we can get to past the entry line, or we get past maybe 20-25%. We're going to be looking at 30%, so that we can be looking for a better return. All right, that said, that will conclude today's winners and losers. Got any comments, any questions, drop me a line. I did get a request on the next special that I decided to run on is the difference between stop out exits versus target trading. And what are the differences in target trading? You've seen the differences in my stop loss. I use 4, I use 5, 6. I have 6 rules in stop exits. But in day trading, well, not day trading, but in target trading, target exiting, the rules change, because you're looking for the golden ratio. And that, my friends, you'll find out at the video. Tune in to the special report when it gets published. I'll let you know when, on what are the secrets of ratio trading and target. All right, that's it. Let's conclude this video for today and talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping by and checking it out. Bye.